So there are four amazing ways to build a child's self-esteem. According to the Circle of Courage model, we just need to focus on these four aspects: belonging, mastery, independence, and generosity. And then, like the spokes of a wheel, the child's self-esteem can be whole and complete if we're focusing on all four. So I'm going to take us through one by one. Belonging is a sense that the child has of connection, meaningful connection with others in their life. And this gives them a great sense of esteem. So some tips for this is encourage play dates, let your child make strong connections with friends, and of course team sports and team activities are great for belonging. Then also within the family, some fun nights and game nights, activities that you do together as a family, or even rituals like sitting down together at night and eating, all help with a sense of belonging. Remember, when they're going to new places, they're going to also sense or feel perhaps that they don't really belong. So this is where you can reassure them ahead of time and when the event happens that they are safe and that they belong. And then if we move on to the next one, mastery. Mastery is any time that a child feels capable of a certain skill or talent. So even a little 4-year-old who wants to show you, I can do it myself, that is their sense of mastery coming forward. It's simple things like stepping over a high step, being able to cut their food with a knife and fork. These are all indications of mastery, which you can really help flourish with simple tools. So for instance, using your words and being encouraging of everything they're trying is one way to encourage mastery. Try and remember not to take over and help and do everything for them, because then their mastery is dampened. Rather let them try and figure it out. And it's also important to comment, obviously, on their efforts, even when they're not getting things right. Commenting, oh, nice, trying. I really see you trying hard to get that right. Will go a long way towards their efforts of mastery. And then if we look at the third one, independence. This is a sense that a child knows who they are as an individual apart from others, that they have some say in their own lives, that they can make decisions. So independence is a very important aspect for self-esteem, and I find that it's quite hard for us as parents, but very important for us to do less for them and more with them. And I often say, do it with words. So instead of taking over and putting the socks and shoes on your little one, rather help them with words. That's how you put your sock in toes first, pull it up, put your foot in. So doing with words is a great sense for them of independence. And don't always give a solution. Even if they ask you for help, how do I do this, Mom? Can you help me here? Don't always jump in and try and help them straight away, because for independence and mastery to flourish, it's great to actually give them a chance to try for themselves. And also, of course, involving them in simple household chores right from the youngest ages. 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, they like to help you do things. And right up into their teens, of course, when there's a chore involved where they feel responsible, like feeding the dogs or helping you cook, this really helps their independence flourish. And then finally, we've got the quality of generosity. I maintain that all children are by nature generous, and of course society and sometimes the way that competition falls into their lives takes away this natural generosity. So let's encourage generosity. And how do we do this? One of the easiest ways is for you to be generous, by you sharing hugs, cuddles, smiles. This shows a generous-hearted nature and kindness. And then obviously encourage them to make and give gifts to those less fortunate than them. They can even get involved in volunteer projects, recycling issues. There's so many things that can help them feel generous and that they are contributing towards the world. And that's why the generosity improves their self-esteem. And then finally, another nice idea is a gratitude jar. So collect an empty jar at home that you put in the kitchen somewhere where all the children can see it. And each day they can write a little note of something I'm most grateful for. This also builds generosity in a lovely way. So all in all, when we focus on all four of these aspects, the child's self-esteem can be complete like a wheel. Hope that's helpful for today, and I'll see you again next Tuesday.